What is going on? Who are you guys? Did Patrick Spring hire you? If not, then what are you? Are you detectives?
I would offer you coffee, but it's garbage. Literally tastes like poison.
Thank you for the record.
So official.
Nice room you have.
Yeah. It's pretty deluxe.
You have a collection of prescription drugs down there.
Thank you. I've put a lot of time and effort into it.
Technically, possession of narcotics is legal in Revachol, but you should still reprimand her.
How do you amass such a hoard? Narcomanía is nothing to be proud of, miss.
What did you say?
Heard what I said.
Oh my god. Now it's turning into narcomania. It's got to be serious if it's 2 words. I'm sorry.
You have NACRA.
Comes in handy when you've done too many opioids.
Yeah.
Is that something that happens to you often, miss?
Sounds aggressive.
Better safe than sorry.
As far as that goes, then.
Very funky.
The window is new.
It is.
An evasive maneuver. Ask a follow-up.
Yeah. When was it changed? During your stay?
I'm trying not to lie to you here. Stop making it hard.
Well then. Don't. Okay, I'll cut you some slack.
Behind it is deep, boundless gratitude. You hear the scribbling of the lieutenant's pen.
Yep.
Feels like success.
What are you doing here in the whirling?
Wintering.
How long have you been staying here?
About 4 months. I came in November.
Why here?
Here in the whirling, here in Martinez, or here in Revachol?
Here in
I
Martinez.
heard this is where the washed up disco has-beens go.
Came to the right place. No, this is Sassy Town, where the future of dance lies. Came to the right place.
Really not.
I have other questions for you.
Okay.
Watching herself reflected in the bedroom window, tall and sparkling and draped in smoke.
Yeah.
Nope.
Alright.
Heard you've been through something.
Something difficult? I've been through at least half a dozen difficult things. Which one do you mean?
Sexual assault?
By sexually assaulted, you mean raped?
Yes.
Yes.
It's a bit early in the morning for raped, isn't it?
It's 9:30.
She sounds positively buoyant, vivacious, totally unbothered.
It's evening, miss.
Is it?
Yep.
It is evening. Time flies, man.
So were you?
Yeah. I'm gonna go with not raped. I don't want to say that shit about him.
Oh.
By him, she must mean the victim.
Tell them it's not my style. They'll have to, you know, if they want to jazz up the charges, they'll have to get someone more, rapeable.
It's all very organic. Her mannerisms,
Yep.
her movements. If she's acting, she's quite gifted. By they, she means the Hardy Boys.
Are you saying that you were asked to tell us you were assaulted?
Not explicitly, but I understood what they meant. It wouldn't hurt to spice things up a bit. Some assault and battery. Sexual assault, maybe. It was clear the latter would be spicier.
Are you saying you weren't?
89% sure.
Got it. 89's good enough. Does that mean you're 11% not
You know
sure?
how it is.
Yeah.
Do you?
Do I?
Maybe you don't.
There are numerous cigarette burns on those silvery scales.
Yep.
Easy to see now that you're closer.
In conclusion, officer, I'm gonna go with a mild to medium not raped here.
Lieutenant, I don't know what to say about
I'm
this.
sorry, miss, but we need a definite statement.
Let me make this 100% clear then, officers. I was not sexually assaulted. Would I be this flippant if I had been?
Why was there a bullet in his head?
Bullet? They shot him too?
I'm not picking up on any theatre craft here, sir.
Nope.
The pause is sincere.
They stripped his clothes and they shot him?
You mean after after they hanged him?
I'm confused. Sorry.
So am I. Were you aware that he had also been shot, miss?
Things are starting to go a little over my head here. I thought he was hanged. I was not present when they did it. I don't know what happened. I just know what they told me. And Sylvie, the bartender.
It's hard to know what to think about that, Auntie. She's just tired. Don't push her too much.
What'd they hang him for then?
He had something to do with the strike. One has been roiling since I got here. Rotten timing. But you probably know all about it.
Yeah.
And his role in the strike, well, what?
I think he was in a security detail. He was ex-military, worked for Wild Pines, and against the Union. We didn't discuss work much, if you know what I mean. But I understood it was dangerous.
And you lynched him for it?
She nods.
Can you tell me about him? Name, eyes,
Sorry,
age?
I can't do it. Not right now. Later, maybe. I keep seeing him. Like he's now. I can't talk about his, I don't know, hair.
I know it's difficult, miss. We can return to it later.
What did happen between you and the victim? What, like a birthday party? That kind of partying?
With all due respect, sir, I think we partied a little harder than that.
Harder than this? I don't think that's possible.
Oh, it is. You're still alive.
What did you do when you...
We drank, sir. A lot. For weeks, basically. We had that effect on each other. We made each other drink harder. That's why I liked him.
What else?
Stimulants. Speed also has that effect, making you drink harder. And then drinking harder makes you do more speed. It's quite the combination. We also had sex.
Were feelings
A
involved?
little. The drugs were good enough, and we did enough of them.
How did you two meet?
Downstairs, at the bar. He was on some sort of assignment. A military man, as you probably know. Had a cool, scary scar.
I need to show her the tattoos.
A month ago? Something like that.
It must have been hard for you.
Oh, yes. I've had a great view. From the roof, out of the bathroom window, in my dreams.
A bitter cringe. It hurts. You look to the lieutenant. He takes a small step closer.
You called us, the RCM.
Yes.
Yep.
I made it. And
We
I would
figured it out.
appreciate it if you didn't tell everyone. In Martinez, we call it snitching.
Of course.
Crimes is confidential in Ravachol, miss.
The caller's voice was disguised.
I didn't exactly disguise it. I just muffled the mic and nicked the landline a little.
Nicked it
With
how?
hair clippers. And I diverted some radio fuzz into it. Into the cold wire.
So, she's Scott's mystery phone cutter.
And in the process, you broke the landline downstairs.
Fuck. I didn't mean to.
Huh.
I had no idea what I was doing.
Still, that's pretty clever temporary. Simple and clever. Crossing the lines like that.
Seems like you had some idea. That was nifty.
Thanks.
She looks a bit like a little girl who's just been complimented on her bike repair skills.
Why go through all that trouble?
I don't know, sir. It was stupid. I was drunk, too. I was probably afraid the Union was listening in. Locals say they have ears in the wires.
We're not entirely convinced about that answer, but okay, let it slide. Pushing won't help here.
Thank you for making the call, miss. It was the right thing to do.
I
Yes.
didn't want to, sir. But if I hadn't, he'd still be hanging there.
They asked you to spice things up
Pretty
for
much.
us?
Warming them.
Yep. How do the Hardy Boys know you?
They're frequent guests downstairs. They have a booth for Union members. They're probably down there now.
How did you meet?
Over drinks. It's been a long, boring winter.
Did you party?
A little, yeah.
Like you partied with the deceased?
No, not as hard.
I'm sorry to have to ask this, but have you had a physical relationship with any of the Hardy Boys?
I have.
Which one?
Which ones, sir? I don't remember precisely. Titus, obviously. But as I said, it's been a long winter.
Thank you for telling this.
She breathes a silvery sigh of relief and weariness. The air on the roof feels humid.
Should we head back downstairs, officer? We may have things to discuss there.
I had something else before we go. A little
She
thing.
nods. Silvery cigarette fumes disappear into her mouth.
Looking at her in the eyes.
She looks back.
Ah!
Time moves slowly. Don't worry. We will protect you from her beauty. We will consult you through the reefs and sounds of her. We will see through deceits. You are shielded. You are advised. There are muscles on long white bones that line her limbs, just below the silver jumpsuit.
Avert her your eyes. Now, what is happening?
Nothing. Just time passing. Don't worry. Anything out of the ordinary and you would be notified.
Okay, I mean, like, every part of my brain started freaking
Air
out.
moves in your windpipe.
Like that.
Your heart beats. You're a detective. Get back to detecting.
Am I being
She
beguiled?
presses her elbows against her waist and slowly turns her head. Her hair brushes her shoulders, making a small hissing sound.
Avert your eyes.
Strange moment ends. It was brief, no longer than 2.2 seconds.
Can I?
Not my favorite topic.
Nothing else here. Okay.
How about we...
Let's return to this later.
Why not? I'll be here until 11 p.m. Drink.
The same small, heavy door. No lock in sight.
Oh no! Don't. Is it gonna kill me?
You kick it, gung-ho style, entering the premises.
All right. Let's trash the place.
Let's not.
Oh, let's try pushing.
It's barred from the inside. You hear sounds like it's heavy too. Very sturdy.
Where does it lead to?
Lieutenant Ifrito. It is not the first closed door we found in this building. There is also your mysterious blue kitchen door.
Do you think it's important?
The further we get, the more this building seems to be tied to the case.
Yep.
The vigilantes, the cadaver, and a number of people connected to the case are in or around this building. This door is part of it. It's not unimportant.
See, the main investigation and the door below are merging into a stereo
I hate
investigation.
it when that happens.
Gendarmerie, you found me.
His slender figure is backlit by city lights, its distant streets and motorways flashing like diamonds. It
Yeah.
feels like a Friday. He seems to be in a good mood tonight.
Yeah.
And his shirt is still unbuttoned.
You got your hint. Found the key right under the stone.
So tell me, are you here to make things right again?
I'm not going to make things right. I'm just going to make them spectacular. Ignore his question. I was hoping to talk to you about. Honestly, I'm just trying to not screw anything up. That's what I'm aiming for. Yes.
I have some good news for you. My
Oh?
Sunday friend is visiting me tonight. I told him about you and he'd like to say hello. He's already waiting.
I'm digging the Friday night. It feels like Friday.
Yeah, it does feel like the end of the week. Such gentle weather.
Really digging the view here.
That's why I chose this place. Martinez is special, isn't it?
Wait. Suddenly you're digging things?
Why would I want to meet your friend?
Trust me, you do.
All right. Well, let's first talk.
That's nice, but I don't have anything to tell you. It's my friend you're looking for, not me.
He takes another drag of his unfiltered cigarette, and downstairs a cat crosses the yard.
Besides, I've got to run.
Something tells you you're never going to talk to an individual this cool or mysterious ever again.
Go if you must. I don't care. I don't care about people leaving me. But I just found you
Just
again.
look at it. It's a beautiful night. Who's going to stay in on a night like this?
He's right. Only losers go to bed early. Time to break out the booze.
Only if you promise we'll talk again. It's important.
Something flutters in the corner of the lieutenant's mouth as you're saying those words.
We'll talk. Just not tonight. Take care, alright?
Level up. Now I need to interview Sunday Friend.
And he's gone again. Looks like it's becoming a theme for him.
He's always leaving. Why is he always leaving, Kim?
Detective. It's a mystery.
Something so different about him.
Different, of course.
Such a good listener. I like talking to him.
You like talking to him.
Made me feel special.
It made you feel special.
He's barely holding it together. It's all he can do to keep from bursting out in laughter.
Come on, detective. Let's go. We've got a potential witness to interview. His Sunday friend.
Alright. Let's see who this Sunday Friend is. Let's see this mighty twist. Oh, never mind. There's a bunch of things to click before I get to that person over there. Who looks familiar, but I can't. Flyers for underground parties. Dates for open lectures, local universities. Exquisite canopy bed made of metal. Well, I found a new stupid hat. I have to put it on, right? Them's the rules. Yes! Fantastic. Expensive men's perfume lingers in the air. Now I'm finding all sorts of cool stuff. An old photo of the same apartment. Dated year. 1. Buckets of paint. Old newspapers. Alright, let's talk.
You have acquired the hat. Keep it, officer. It looks good on you.
Thank you.
His hands are clean and well manicured. This is a man who knows the importance of appearances.
My name is Charles Villeroy.
Okay.
I'm an official with the coalition government. I work for the Institute of Price Stability on assignment from Sur-Latin. I heard you talking to my friend outside. Very good. Super. I am here to assist you in any way possible. Ask me about the hanging.
Hanging? What's a drag? He seems like a cultured gentleman. You should ask him about the finer things.
Have to inquire about this wonderful canopy. Before we get that, tell me where you got this beautiful silk robe from. Tell me the story behind the black Samara hat.
Head of the Samaran delegation on my trip to Montana. It's made from a special charcoal-colored bamboo. It's an emblem of the formal normalization of our diplomacy.
He's alluding to the decade-long War of Independence, while
That's really all I can tell you about.
the lieutenant takes out his notebook and nods to you to proceed.
You witnessed the lynching?
To say I did, officer.
This is the break we've been looking for.
Easy, detective. No need to jump to conclusions.
Start from the beginning if you don't mind.
Sir, it's very difficult to describe what I saw that night. It was so surreal to me, like in a play.
Really?
He holds out his hands and blossoms his fingers, like a drama teacher setting the scene.
What do you mean, like in a play?
It was just so strange. I could barely comprehend what was happening. I was on the balcony when it happened, getting some fresh air. I remember that first they came in, carrying what looked like a body. And then I saw all the surrounding windows go dead, one by one. That's when I understood I should not be seeing this.
Sounds like the victim was unconscious, or at least incapacitated. Well done, detective.
Who were
I
they?
couldn't see their faces well, and there were quite a few of them. But they were very loud and very...
Martinet. Of course.
Let's just say that the laboring classes can get rather expressive with their profanity.
How many of them were there?
I can't tell you exactly. Less than 10. Maybe 8?
That makes
The
sense.
lieutenant sends you a sharp look at the mention of that number.
Were any of them large?
It's a giant you're describing. No, they were all quite human, as far as I could tell.
What happened
I was
next?
inside.
Were you able to see anything from inside?
Officer, the yard was pitch black. There was nothing to see, but I could still hear their voices. They were threatening to kill that poor man.
Were they men?
All
Women?
men, I presume. But again, I couldn't see very clearly.
But we are fairly certain the lady driver was present.
One of them was a woman?
It's possible, officer, but I cannot say for certain.
What
I
ethnicity?
believe they were mostly white, though I believe I saw 2 Aeropagites among them.
Okay.
I am quite certain that one spoke with a Mesk accent.
What happened next?
Well, that's the strangest part, officer. Nothing happened. It was oddly quiet for a public lynching.
Well, it's because he was shot.
Eventually, their shouts died down, and that was all. There were no gunshots,
Huh.
no celebratory shouts, no anything.
You're right, that does seem
I'm
strange.
afraid I don't have anything else to add.
About what time was all this happening, approximately?
All I can say is that it was late.
So I get this straight, you didn't actually witness the hanging?
No, I didn't see the corpse until the following day.
It seems this wasn't the break you were hoping for. I think we have everything we need. Thank you for talking to us, Mr. Villedroit.
Yes.
Anything I can do to assist the RCA.
What's an official like you doing here?
The coalition is only looking out for the price stability. Inflation is a killer, like a heart disease blocking the normal circulation of the economy. It must be controlled. The economy impacts the entire international community, which is why it requires international oversight.
What are you doing here?
Well, I'm renovating it. It is an interesting project. The building used to be you could say I'm undoing some of the material damage the international community caused when we arrived here.
Oh, you some kind of bureaucrat?
As I said before, I am a commissioner from Sur-la-Clé working for the Institute of Price Stability. This is one of the main projects of the Moralina.
Wait, there isn't actually an Institute of Price Stability, is there? Or maybe there is. God, it's impossible to understand
Hey!
whether someone from the moral is joking.
Make the void come into existence. Enough
Whatever
business.
you wish, officer.
Can you tell me about your friend?
My friend. My friend is a good young man. His family immigrated here from Kedra, and life has not been easy for him. But he understands the importance of education. He has taken his future into his own hands, and that's all that matters.
You was told me he is your friend.
But I told you, officer, he's a bright young man here to pursue his education. Education is the foundation of our future.
What's his name?
Officer, you have to understand. I can't give you his personal information. I'm sure you have your own methods and databases, right? Please,
All you can tell me is-
enmeshed in the study of the fine arts, yes.
Which
He's
arts?
a truly free spirit. He likes all the arts. Perhaps graphic design, printmaking, who knows? The world is open wide for a talented youth.
What are you doing in his apartment by yourself?
I'm just enjoying the view.
What view? It's dark outside.
Listen,
A baby is crying in the neighboring apartment.
Some-
oh, listen. The Insulindian Bay.
I was asking about your
My
friend.
comes and goes.
A busy bee? What an odd choice of words.
How did you two
How
become
did
friends?
anyone become friends? Bad things happening on the Insulindian Isola. Oil platforms ablaze in the night. Civil wars lasting for years.
Describing how
One
the
of the wonders of democracy is that everyone is.
There's a joke here, and you know what it is. Come on, it's so juvenile. Besides, there's no way this man is going to get it. That's why it's good.
yeah, I'm what they call a master baiter. Brush some dust off your shoulder.
Oh, how wonderful! I've heard it's oodles of.
See? You've got it, Mister.
Oh, good.
Lieutenant lets out a long nasal sigh.
I had something else in mind. Thanks, that's all I need.
You have everything you need from me? I'm afraid we won't have the chance to speak again once you leave.
I'm not going anywhere. Just want to take a look around this apartment.
Sure. Go.
All right.
Was there anything else?
No, that's everything I got.